welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these really pretty gold and silver jewel encrusted, I don't even know what to call them, star candle holders. I think these would be really pretty. I mean, you could use them for Christmas, but I think they'll be really pretty with your New Year's decorations too. So stay tuned and I will show you how to make them. Alrighty, y'all, let us get started. So first off, what you're going to need. You're going to need 3 of these glass candle holders from Dollar Tree. For this one, I'm going to be using 2, and I'm going to glue them together, okay? I'm going to make a 3rd one using only 1 of these, okay? So to glue these together, what I'm going to use is this Gorilla Glue clear adhesive, contact adhesive, clear grip, and I'm also going to be using my hot glue gun. Now, the way that I like to glue, I'm wrapping myself up in the cord. The way that I like to glue things together is, first off, we're going to put down the Gorilla Glue in a few spots, and then we're going to put down some hot glue. Why do I do that? Well, the hot glue holds it in place until this glue can set up and really hold everything together. Because if you bump it, it's going to fall apart. Now, you don't want your hot glue and your Gorilla Glue coming into contact. I have seen people mix it all together. Why would you even do that? Because when the hot glue, depending on the brand that you use, when the hot glue comes into contact with this type of glue, it just doesn't set up very well and you get a really weak hold, okay? So first what we're going to do is glue them together. And I was thinking about painting them, but I decided against that. Okay, because we're going to be adding on enough bling that you don't need any paint on this. So we're going to take the glue and, like I said, just put a few dots. I'm going to put the dots on the little points. And once you get these in your hand, you'll know what I'm talking about. The little points here. And then we're going to take the hot glue. Once I get the lid put on, jeez. Take the hot glue and just kind of go back in between that, and the glue will touch just a little bit, of course, you know, when you put the 2 pieces together, but it's okay. They're far apart enough where it's not really going to be much of a concern. Now you're going to take this and just put it right on top of there. Press it down, and then we're going to let that sit just for a minute or so that the hot glue can set up. And then next, what we're going to be doing, we're going to drop things in the floor. We're going to drop things in the floor. Let's move this out of the way carefully. Now we have 1 of these glass candle holders. Whoopsie, look, the little label sticky, just a little bit's on there. These candle holders from the Dollar Tree. And yes, I've already removed the label from the bottom. Because if you don't take the label off, then the label police are going to come after you and say, you need to take the label off. I don't have to, but you know, I did for this one because I'm not painting it and you will see it. So, on top of this glass candle holder, you are also going to need some of these gemstone designs. Look at this from Crafter's Square. This is from Dollar Tree. And I haven't seen these before in my stores, so I don't know what stores are in. I haven't seen them in my store before. So you get a decent amount here for $1, and this would be a lot more than $1 if you got it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or someplace like that. It's a clear sticker, a clear like gel-like sticker, and that has all of these rhinestones on it. They're gold and silver. You get 3 of the bigger stars, 2 of these, and then a whole bunch of the little babies floating around amongst them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open this up, and I think overall you're gonna need to get 3 packs, okay? Because I want to put the stars all the way around, so that's going to take 3 packs. So I'm going to start with the biggest one here, and I've used these sorts of stickers before from Dollar Tree. Not this particular design, but I've used these before. And let me tell you, they stick. So, you know, you need to make sure that when you put them down, you have them where you want them to be. Because once you press them down, they are stuck. And if you try to take them back off, you're going to pull the rhinestones off. And then that clear stuff gets really, really sticky and it'll rip, okay? So I'm just pressing that one down. And then I'm going to get this other one here. Let's see. Let's do this one. And I'm going to try to go directly behind that one on the opposite side and stick that one down. I'm just trying to space these evenly because, you know, they are different sizes. So I kind of want the big one to be towards the front, like the focal point. So I have that one there. And then let's take this one. And then we're going to go over here and stick that down. Now see, that star in the middle of this one is a little bit wider, but I was concerned about that, you know, because this is sort of curved, but it's not curved enough to affect that big, huge star in the center. So that's sticking down pretty nicely. Now let's come over to this one. We're going to take this other one off, and then we're going to go straight over here and put that there. Like I said, these aren't perfectly spaced by no means. Okay, press that down. Okay. See, and now we have this. Now, for these smaller ones, I'm not 100% certain right now if I even want to use those smaller ones because there's only 2 of those per pack. So, I don't think I'm going to be using these right now. I am, however, going to take some of these small ones and just use those as filler here and there. I think would be cute. Like so, right there. So I'm going to do that with the rest, well, probably not all of them, but with some of these tiny ones and just try to fill some of these spaces in. Okay, let's take a look at what I did. So I did wind up using those other 2. See, now this is a really big star and I want that to be facing forward. So I did take those 2 smaller ones and put them there, one there and one there. Now what I have is some of this adhesive pearl wrap. This is also from the Dollar Tree. I gotta open it. I guess I'll open this. Just rip its little head off. Oh, now it won't come out of the back. Why are you doing this to me? You're acting up because you're on camera. That's what you're doing. Okay, it is stuck to the bag somehow. I know how to open a plastic bag. There. Oh my goodness. Okay, so as you can see, these little silver doohickeys here. Now I'm going to try to decide what I want to do with these. And I think I want to put maybe like 1 strand around the bottom here. I don't know. Let me just set it up there right quick. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it. My scissors are filthy. I think what I'm going to do, let's just cut 1 strand, shall we? We're just going to cut 1 strand. And each one of these little silver thingy-mabobs here, they're all held together by thread. So you can just cut right through there. And they are adhesive backed. They seem to stick pretty well. I know the rhinestone kind sticks pretty well, and usually you don't have to put any extra glue or adhesive, you know, anything to hold them down. So I'm just going to try to use them as is. There we go. Now you see here, woohoo, these little threads right here, I'm going to go and cut up that side and try to get those threads off of there. I have trimmed on both sides now, and I'm just wrapping this around to see if it's going to fit. This is just right around the bottom here, and there's going to be just a tiny, tiny little space in the back where it doesn't quite come together, okay? So I'm going to have to cut some more of these just to piece that together, just to make it look right. So we're going to, oh heavens to Betsy. All right, let's turn it around. That's going to be the front. This is going to be what I consider the back. And there's something sticky on. What is that? Do y'all see this? Something sticky on it. Oh my goodness. Let me get this off. All right. We're going to just spin it around and find the back and start on the back. Try to get this straight. You know, you don't want it to be at an angle. start right here. Notice I said I'm going to try to get it straight. Don't know if I'm going to accomplish that. Then just kind of peel it off and place it down. Down, down. Now see, the point of my star right there is just a little bit in the way. I think I put that star at a little bit of an angle, but I don't really think it's going to make that big of a difference. Trying to get this straight. So I'm just going to wrap this around, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to glue it together. Or should I glue it together? No, because I want to put more of these on the candle holder. That's why I wasn't going to glue it together. Okay, so you can see right here that little bitty space that's open there. I think one more of these. Man, if I only had one more, and then I'm going to stick it right there, okay? But for this candle holder, and I'm trying to be careful, my phone cut off. But what I was saying is for the candle holder, I'm also going to use some of this on this candle holder, and I'm just going to cut a few strips of it, you know, a little bit wider strips. I don't want to move this much because the glue hasn't set up, and I'm going to wrap it around these flat parts here, okay? The flat parts right there, but you decorate it however you want to decorate yours. So I'm going to cut these pieces, wrap it around there, and then using the same technique I did a while ago, you know, where I put the glue here and then a little bit of hot glue to hold it together. And then I'm just going to glue that on top just like that. And I know that's difficult to see because this is very tall, but the other one over here is going to be shorter because I'm only going to be using one candlestick. Okay. So I'm going to stick these on here and then glue that to the top. Okay. So everything is glued together. I did take the silver trim, wrapped it around. The candlesticks, this is the tall one and this is the short one. If you will hang around after the video, of course, I am going to get a better shot of this. I'm going to put the candles in, light them, you know, get it all prettied up so that you can see what it really looks like. And that'll be that. But for the candles, I got these gold candles at Dollar Tree. They had gold ones and silver ones. And look at this. Textured. And of course, it's just a white candle with a gold overlay, but how pretty is that? So then we're just going to take our candle and gently move this over, stick it in, light it, and you're done. So anyway, let me move these, and I'll be back so that you can see the overall effect. Okay, there we go. There they are, all set up, and the candles are lit. How pretty is that? See, it looks so much better from this angle than it does just sitting there on the crafting table. But anyway, I am very, very happy with these. They came out exactly the way that I wanted them to come out. Pretty pleased with these. Pleased with these. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed them. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.